Hello, everybody. How are you doing? Welcome to Person TV. My name is Eda Gift, your host and entertainer, and today I'm with um how would I put it? I'm here with another beautiful story, um another story time to share with you all. Okay, so basically, I know it's been a while I did this sit down talk. We've been doing a whole lot of things. This channel really, I want to thank all my subscribers who have subscribed to this channel recently. You know, I really appreciate your support, and I encourage you to keep watching these videos because uh, this family is going to grow worldwide, international. Okay, so thank you for all your support and whatnot. Okay, and for those of you who have not subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Click on the subscribe button so that you get notification anytime we post, and enjoy the videos. Okay, so today what am I going to be sharing with you? Today I'm going to be talking about parenting. Okay, as a single mom, I discovered so many things, that even not just parents do wrong in terms of upbringing of their children. I want to believe that nobody went to school for parenting, and we all learn as the process continues. Okay, parenting is a very taxing job. It's a big responsibility. It's we are caretakers of these children. Okay, it's obvious that parenting requires a lot of time. Parenting requires a lot of attention. The more the children grow up, the more they require attention from you. Parents, your first duty is the children God gave you. Yes, you're going to do other things because you want to support, because you want to provide, but your first and primary assignment are those children. Do not joke with those children. And because of the way the world has changed right now, children are being exposed to a whole lot of will I call it devices. Children are exposed to a whole lot of things, both from their surrounding and from all the wrong places. Let me just say, if you have not started putting attention on your children, you need to start, because one day these children will grow up, and if you have not given them the proper training they need, you'll be the one running helter-skelter. One of the things I discovered that most parents are doing wrongly is that they are busy pursuing their careers. Mind you, your career will always be there, but these children, they come and they go. Most parents are busy pursuing career, busy pursuing businesses, busy pursuing other things, and they're not putting interest in their children. They are just making the money for the children, but the attention the children need, the love that is spelled as time, they're not giving children. That's one of the life from the pit of hell. Okay, as long as you have time, there's 24 hours in a day, you should be able to allocate time for your children. I'm not saying that you should not do other things, but try as much as possible that these children are not growing up and you're not influencing them, because you're supposed to be the first influencer in their life. You influence everything about them, seriously, because whether you have their time or not, you are influencing them. And if you don't even have their time, you're allowing them to see, get another influence outside from you. Okay, so as parents, we need to spend time with these children. We need to spend time with them. I don't know how else I can emphasize this. Children need time. I'm not even talking of baby. Yeah, from babyhood to infancy and all those things, they start showing this requirement. And by the way, how many of us have noticed that when you don't give your children time, they try to do something to get your attention? And if this keep lingering till they get older, they will start going outside of the norms just to get your attention. If as a parent you don't have time for your children, you don't tell them what is right and what is the wrong thing, you are not letting them know that this is not the right thing to do. You are not even putting eye in what they are doing. They go to school, they come back, they come back with things that are not theirs. If you don't pay attention to them, or they are on their phone 247, you don't even know what sites they are going to. You don't even know what they are doing. This is a big problem, because very soon they will start manifesting those other influences they are getting from social devices and all the surroundings around them. Okay. Secondly, parents, we need to be the example that we want them to be. Yeah. So apart from spending time with the children, you need to be the example. Now, if you're, how would I call it? If you're busy training them, you're saying one thing and you're living another life, they will follow what you do and not what you say. Okay? If as a parent you are putting watching some kind of nude and all these things, you're watching it in front of those children, or you're dressing, some women actually don't even dress well, or they even start dressing their children, their baby girls from little, they start dressing them half naked. Now, the example you set is what these children will follow. The example you set is what they will follow. Anything you start to do from now, know that these children are going to do it very soon. In short, they will multiply. That is children for you. So make sure that you are setting the right example. What you want to portray in their life, make sure that you're already setting it for them. Be an example to them. When you're on phone, the kind of conversations you have. Some parents even lie on the phone, and very soon the children pick up that habit and they start lying to you, but they learned it from you first. Some parents don't have etiquette. Some parents do all sorts of things and their children are aware, their children are watching. How can a parent who stay in a single room be having intercourse, sexual intimacy, and the children are there, even if they are sleeping? Okay, it's wrong. You're not giving them the right example. Okay. Now, another thing in terms of parenting, because I know this is a very sensitive topic, because some people will say, who are you to tell me how to parent my child? And who are you to tell me how to train my child? Well, I'm not telling you how to train your child. I'm just telling you that in order for you to be the best, despite the fact that we are not perfect human beings, but these things you can work on them. Okay, you can work on them to see the good results. Another thing that parents need to start doing is praise your children more, affirm them more. I myself, I need to work on that, because I discovered that when I praise my little boy, who is fast asleep now, when I praise this boy, oh God, as little as he is, he can go the extra mile, do things that I don't even ask him to do. Trying to put the house in order, as little as he is. Parents should learn to praise their children more. Don't be too fast correct. Every time correct. By the time you're correcting, you just throw their confidence through the window. And these children are not confident anymore because they know that they will never get it right. Because you are always correcting. Even when they get it right, you don't praise them. You don't tell them, well done. And they long for this. They long for these affirmations. It is not too much. Yes, I know you should not praise them like the over so that it gets into their head. No. But affirm them. When they do things right, affirm them. Tell them, oh, you did it excellently. Very good. Yeah. Always affirm them. Now, another thing I should add is that parents, we need to be sensitive. Now, there are some things that your children may not want to tell you. That is where spending time with them will also help. Because when you spend time with your children, you will know their character. Even if a child wants to fake something in front of you, maybe he's already in his teenage age and he's already smoking, or he's already joining bad gangs. Even if he comes home and he tries to fake it, if you have spent quality time with these children, one way or the other, you would know. So that is why parents should be sensitive. Before I finish this topic, I'm going to tell you how to apply this in practical ways to apply this. Okay? Parents, be very sensitive. When your children comes home and they start, there's a change of behavior. It's not their normal self. When you sense it, when you observe it, you know how to call them. Say, what happened today? What happened today? Just try to strike a conversation with them. Now, this is for any age, even if it's a 1-year-old child. Once the child's countenance has changed, be sensitive. That child is probably trying to tell you something, trying to show you something. And if you're not sensitive, instead of you to, draw them in more with love, with a soft, calm voice, you begin to shout. Especially our African parents. You tell a child to go and wash plates, and probably something had happened prior to that time. And you know that the child is not a kind of a lazy child. You know that obviously this child does those things before. But this day he's not doing it. You don't need to shout on that child. You don't need to shout on them. You need to observe, why are they not doing it the way you said it that time? You need to strike a conversation there. And that is where sensitivity comes in. A lot of us parents, we overlook these things. Sudden change in behavior, sudden interests, they are beginning to like this thing. And you know that children are so, how will I call it? They are copycats. They can go out there and copy something fast. And they come home and you don't even know that they copied it outside. That is where the digression and wisdom comes in as a parent, okay? Now, lastly, before I wrap this whole thing up, for parenting, you need to always tell your children, verbal word, tell them you love them. Tell them you love them. It's not too much. Is it too much to ask for? Tell them you love them. Even though you show them you love them, always say it, please, parents. Not just telling them, show them affection, the love, give them the kisses, all the kisses in the world. Hug on them, love on them. Seriously, these children are precious. They are precious gifts. And they are tools. You see, the devil is taking advantage of what you are not paying attention to. The tools that God will use, the weapon. The Bible says that children are like arrows in the hand of a mighty warrior that you use to strike at the camp of the enemy. And if you have not trained your children well, the enemy will snatch them and they will become tools in the hand of the devil. I pray that that is not your portion in Jesus' name. So parents, please beware. When you observe your children doing some strange things, they probably have seen it. They probably have seen it somewhere. So do not neglect it. When they start behaving strangely, when they start talking strangely, some things that you know that this is not what they do before, you need to beware. Okay? You need to beware. Now, how do you implement these things I said? Every day, every morning, as they are waking up, speak into their life. It's not too much. Before you go to work, whether they are asleep or they are awake, speak into their life. That's how to implement it. The child of my womb, call their name. You will make it in life. You will be blessed. You will be favored. Among your peers, you will be excellent. You will prosper. Speak words. Your words are very important. Speak words to your children. Very, very important. Speak words to your children. Even though you can correct, the Bible said you should not spare the rod. Because if you spare the rod, you will spoil the child. Yes, there are times for correction, but there are times for also speaking words. Every day, cultivate the habit of speaking words to your children. Another way to implement it is to be their best friend. Yeah. Be their best friend. Be someone that they can confide in. Be someone that they can come to at any time to tell you anything. Let them not see you and be scared. Some parents have made themselves Lord of all, that even your children cannot even come close to you. Be their friends. Be their friends on Facebook, Instagram, social media. Like whatever they are doing. Encourage them. Yeah. Another way is to know their interests. When you know what your child is interested in, you will not be always talking off points. When you know their interests, you use it to draw them closer. You draw them nearer. If you know your child loves singing, always play music. Yeah. Let them be free. You start to draw them near. Before you know, there will be no secret between you people. Where a lot of parents make mistake, they make this mistake in thinking that their children don't understand. Oh, you're wrong. Children understand. Almost even the one you are not saying, they understand. Children understand because they read meaning into everything and their brains are like sponge. Everything you are saying, everything you are doing, they are soaking it in. Initially because of some emotional trauma that I was going through, I was always being harsh on my little one. It was later I started seeing this manifestation. I said, no, I can't continue like this. I was always shouting on him. A child that doesn't know anything, I'll be shouting. What does the child know? It's a baby of 1 year old. Because of what I was going through. That's where another thing I would say for parents. Make sure that you don't take out your anger on your children. That things didn't work out the way you wished, wherever you're coming from. Don't take it out on the children. Your children are not the causes of your mistakes, okay? Whatever emotional trauma, emotional whatever you're going through, don't take it out on your children. Make sure that you deal with it separately. Yes, it might affect some things in the house because you are not happy, you are moody, you are thinking, and it's affecting your children. But how long? How long are you going to be like that? Don't let the enemy have any space. I observe that the days I am very expressive, very happy, and my baby is cool. Yeah, you see him, he's just blossoming. But the days that it looks like I'm sad, I'm thinking it's affecting him. Oh my God, this is just something that some people might not understand. If you're not a parent, you might not understand, because they are connected to you. Whether you like it or not, they are connected to you. Some children even feel your pain. They even know when you're hiding. Some parents even hide their emotions from their children. When you're not okay, feel free. Tell your children the way you feel. If you want to cry, you can also cry. They will encourage you. Don't always come and be the hero, because they see through that, that thing you're trying to show, that I'm the hero, I want to be your hero. You're also human. So I don't want to go further than this. Just make sure that you're there for your children, you're loving on them, you're being that good example, you're affirming them, and you love them. Speak it, you love them. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you so much. And I love my baby no matter what happens. Yes, I don't want to see him in pain. When he's sick, it's almost like I'm the one sick. I don't want to see him lesser than other children. I don't want to see a situation where my baby comes home feeling rejected. It's like it's me it is happening to. So I always want the best for my children. So if you're not going to affirm them, you just bottle up everything inside, then you're not going to affect them. And they are the next generation. And you need to influence them positively. You need to start from the crutch. Catch them young in the way of God. Catch them young. I'm going to stop right here. And I know that you were blessed, because I spoke from the heart. I did not just speak because I am also a mother. I know what it is like. I have felt. And please don't misunderstand your children, because sometimes we parents will misunderstand these children. Some of them may be doing these things out of peer pressure, not because they want to disobey you. Don't misunderstand your children. You need to also pray for grace, because it is grace. It is grace that will help you to raise these children well. You need to pray for grace, and I believe that God will see us through. Yeah, yesterday was Children's Day, so this is as well a giveaway. Happy Children's Day in arrears. I love you. Bye for now.